I don't know which of you were on the webinar that just finished. That was from Jamberry. So I thought I'd give you guys a little quick video. Sorry, I have a little kitty problem right now. This is Loki. Yep, my little rescue kitty. I'm pretty hopeless. As you can see, I'm wearing my Jam swag, Jam earrings, Jam infinity scarf. A little bit of an addict. I spent a little bit too much, and then I even ordered more yesterday. I'm bad. So it was all about recruiting. Why to recruit, who to recruit, when to recruit. So why recruit? How many of you have noticed a blessing in your life since Jamberry's entered it? Whether it's driving down the road, looking at your nails and having confidence in yourself, for one, or if it's financially, has it benefited you? If not, are there people on your team that has benefited? It can be such a life changer for so many people. I know in my life it has both made me more confident as a person, happier as a person, and it's also helped our family financially insanely amount. So I love Jamberry. That's why I think it's a blessing. So why to recruit? You have the average amount of parties is between $250 and $350. So to make $600 a month, you would have to have 6 parties. To make $2,000 a month, you have to sell around $7,000. That's a lot of parties. So building a team makes it a lot easier for you to hit your goals, whether you want to have a full-time income while working part-time hours at home. If you just want it to be a little extra cash money, then maybe those 6 parties are fine with you, but you could potentially be only having to do 1 or 2 if you had a downline that was doing part of that work for you. So I strongly encourage you all to start building your team. You'll notice once you get to about 2 to 5 recruits, it'll just start rapid firing. You'll have those recruits that just keep recruiting. You know who you are. You're awesome. Love you. I love you all, but yeah, you guys are great. So 8 out of 10 recruits all pay back their starter kit. So when a lot of people are worried about not getting their $99 back, 8 out of 10 do. And on top of that, we have the $50 cash bonus this month. Awesome incentive. Ask every single person that you've ever talked to about joining, remind them this month. I know there's a couple girls on this team. It took you about like 6 months to actually join from our first time of you saying you want to join. You know who you are too. But eventually you did. And you know, it was that constant being present, because if you don't recruit them, somebody else will. I've had a couple ladies who have mentioned wanting to join, and then I haven't followed up on them, and they ended up joining under another company. So once somebody gets that bug of wanting to join a company, they will do it. You just need to make sure it's under you, and specifically with Jamberry, because Jamberry is awesome, and they're going to go so much farther. This company is great. When to recruit? Right now. It will build your momentum as a leader, because once you get 1 recruit, 2 recruits, 3 recruits, you'll start getting more and more excited, wanting to build your team, wanting to hit that team manager level, elite level, because you know the financial benefits that come with those levels. Like I said, if you don't recruit, somebody else will. I've even been told by several people that they want to find somebody locally, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll do this, this, and this for you. I mean, as long as it's, because it was somebody who wanted to have a salon, and she's like, well, if I'm going to be having stuff, I'd rather have it locally. And I'm like, well, I offer a salon discount if you order in multiple. What I like to do is like have fundraisers. If you sell a certain percent, I give a certain percent back. So I do that for my stores and my salons as well, because they're having to mark it up to full price. So I like to give them that little bubble, so that way they can actually profit a little bit and want to have it in their shop. Who to join? Don't prejudge. Anybody could be your person. I had 3 little babies when I had my Jamberry party. My consultant that I had do my party never once asked me about joining, never once told me about the Jamberry opportunity. It wasn't until a girlfriend of mine, Rachel, if you're watching this, hi! It wasn't until she joined that I jumped on the train with her. So definitely don't prejudge. If they're old, if they're young, if they live in a scary town, if they live in a nice town, if they live in a town with only 5 people, you can be successful. Debbie Bird, she's amazing. She lives in a town of like 50, and she's an elite. So I know you can all do it. Okay. Right now I'm almost to 20 members in my team. Yay! I'm so excited of having a downline. That's becoming so big, and I'm excited to see where it's going to take me. Every age group is going to bring something different to Jamberry. They're going to bring their own style, their own opinion. So prejudging, don't do it. Make your testimonial tonight. If you have a pen and paper, write this down. You have time. Get it right now. All right. So when you're asked, what do you do or what's your job, you are just going to say your testimonial. You want to keep it short. You want to keep it sweet. You're going to have 3 little bullet points that you want to hit. I started Jamberry because XYZ. What I like the most about Jamberry is XYZ. Why I am staying with Jamberry, or why I'm falling in love with Jamberry is XYZ. Those 3 things will make people realize what it could do in their life. It also gives them your testimony, really, of why you love the company and why you want to be in it and why you want other people to be in it. Always be prepared. Have host join brochures, catalogs. If you get my product pads, have those on you at all times. Always have samples. I always have at least 10 samples in my wallet. It's really easy to carry those around. Just make sure you always have something, and make sure to write their contact information down afterwards. When you're doing a full service checkout, these are really easy when you're doing home parties because somebody has to come to you, give you their order form. You can ask them, what could a business like this do in your life? Pretty much asking them what their why would be. Why would they ever join? And then that's how you build the join speech off of that, is you say, well, if, let's say Jenny is wanting to get Billy signed up for baseball and she doesn't have the funds to do it, well, you know what? This is how much Jamberry could get you. Know the compensation plan. Look at it, study it, know what the plans are, also know what the fast starts are, what the rewards are. You should be able to tell somebody that they can get $275 from their 3 fast starts, just like that. You should know that. If you don't, jam you. It's great. Go over it over and over. So referrals, ask people for referrals. Now's a great month to message people and be like, do you have a friend who could use the money for Christmas presents, for Billy's baseball, for his baseball team, whatever it is. Ask people for referrals. Give incentives for referrals. People love free stuff. What's the last one? Okay, there's going to be some opportunity calls in August where you can actually have your potential recruits join in the phone call. So that's great, and they're giving away 2 to 3 people per phone call a prize and product. So that's another incentive to get them to actually log on. So I highly recommend. There's going to be 4 of them at 2 different times. So I believe 8 times altogether. I might be wrong. It might be 4 times altogether, and I just missed it. But please, please, please. This is huge. This could really benefit you, especially with that. Get 4 people to recruit and hit their first fast starts and get $400 in a bonus product. That's a lot. You want this. So have 1 person at each one. Here's the dates. Right there. Write them down. Don't you love my nails? I love these. They're so fun. All right. Well, I will see you on the Jamtastics page. See ya.